Hello everyone, welcome to the series of videos of jet engine modeling in CATIA. So this is going to be the first video, and in this video I'm going to create a first part. I'll take a new part and click OK, and here I'll name it as rear casing and copy the name. OK, save it in the folder which I already created. So first I'll start this with a revolve. I'll take the ZY plane or any plane you can take. I'll take the profile command and draw two lines and dimension them. So this is 190. This one is 98. Should be like this. So now let's continue our profile. I'll take the profile command. I'll draw one inclined line and one horizontal line and one more inclined line and one horizontal line. So now let's dimension this. The vertical dimension of this one is horizontal dimension is 12. So before that I need to, this should be 16, and vertical dimension, this is 10, and the horizontal dimension of the next line is 16, and the horizontal dimension of this inclined line is 15.5, and vertical dimension 13. The horizontal dimension of this one is 16. Now let's draw one more inclined line. So while drawing the line, always hold shift so that it will the automatic constraint will be avoided. So first I'll place the line, and the angle is 170.62. The horizontal dimension of this one is 121. Okay. Then I'll take the curve, this 3-point arc, make tangent. And the radius of this arc is 75. Then I'll draw one horizontal line. I'll hold shift to avoid the. Now I'll make tangency between these two. Connect these 2 points by using a coincident constraint. Dimension is 33.5. Now I take its spline and draw a spline of 1, 2, 3 points. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3 points. Now let's dimension this. Here to here, its horizontal dimension is 2.2. So vertical dimension is 0.4. And this should be tangent. Let's move on to the next point. It's here to here, it's 3.2. Now it's consent. Let's draw one line, hold shift. Tangential for this one. Draw one more horizontal line. Dimension this as 6 mm. Make these two constant coincident. This should be 72 degree. Notice 2 coincident this and this as well. In case when you do the tangency, if it's over constraining, leave as it is, no issue. This should be 6. Now offset this for 6 mm as well. This line 6. Offset. First select the entities that you need to offset. This one, this one, this one as well. See, the dimension should be 6. The distance. This one should be 6. Connect this. In case if you find any white lines that is not constant, you can do just like what I did. You can offset once again. Constant. Instead of giving coincidence command, use this corner command. Trim. Move to this area. This should be 6 as well. Right click, give parallel. Now give dimension 6. Now draw an arc here. And make tangent. Radius of this arc is 32. And then create one more inclined line. Hold shift. One more arc. And one more horizontal line that will connect this line. So now take a trim once again. Trim it. Now let's dimension these remaining lines. This should be 6. And it should be tangential. The radius of this one is 30. from this point to the end of the arc is 17 mm horizontal dimension, and this and this should be tangential. The dimension of this line is 8.6. This line is 7. So all the dimensions are now constrained. Let's exit from the sketch. So we have not drawn the axis line. This has construction purpose. Exit from the sketch now, and I'll choose this as my axis. I'll select this horizontal. Okay, so then no need to draw that axis line. You can directly select the axis. Give okay. This is the partial of our rear casing. So let's continue this in the next video.